Hi everybody, this is Gina. Thank you for joining me today as we do a 30-minute gentle flow. So grab whatever you need, your mat. If you have any blocks or bolsters, you can always use a pillow or a blanket if that's more comfortable for you. So just getting what you need for your flow, and once you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. So just go ahead, finding a comfortable seat. Maybe if you have a pillow or a blanket, resting that underneath the sit bones. And once you find that comfortable seat, just finding a nice tall spine, pulling up through the crown of your head. And just allowing your shoulders to relax, falling from the ears. Then maybe you rest the palms comfortably onto the knees, or maybe you flip them up towards the ceiling, wherever's most comfortable for you. If you'd like to connect with your breath a little more deeper, placing the hands over the heart, and just finding stillness here. As we drop into our practice, really take this moment as you begin to find your breath. Beginning to tell yourself to breathe in and to breathe out. There's a lot that's been going on in the world. Maybe you're finding yourself watching the news or scrolling on your social media accounts more than usual. When we do that, it begins to fill our minds with a bit of anxiety. We find our minds beginning to race, and overall, just taking away peace of mind. So for this next 30 minutes, allow yourself to block out any worries, to block out any external thoughts that may be passing through the mind. Reminding yourself in the comfort of your own home that you allow yourself to find space. Just simply bringing stillness, bringing gratitude, bringing comfort on your mats today. Reminding yourself that there's nowhere else you have to be but right here, right now. And to help find that present moment, I invite you to find a single thing that you're grateful for. Whether it be someone or something, it can be as deep as you need it to be. It can be as simple as you need it to be as well. Just come to that place of gratitude and allow it to guide you, not only throughout the rest of your practice, but through the rest of your day, or even the rest of your week. And as that gratitude flows through us, really take notice of your breath. Noticing the rise and fall throughout the shoulders, your chest, and your abdomen. Again, maybe allowing yourself to connect with the breath a little deeper, you place one hand over the heart, the opposite over the navel. Beginning to feel the rise and fall, that little wave-like motion. And just sitting with how your breath feels, not trying to change it right away. Whether it's moving a little slow or a little more fast. Just sitting with how your breath feels. And just allowing the rhythm of your breath to soothe you and to guide you. letting go of any tension you may be holding in the body. As we soften through the facial muscles and furrowing the brow and clenching the jaw. Softening through the back of the neck and the shoulders, allowing them to drop a bit more. Moving down to our hips, noticing the arms, the fingers, allowing them to be light. And then just noticing the legs, the feet and toes, allowing them to be heavy. Using your breath with each exhale to soften just a little bit more. And gradually, whenever you're ready, we'll begin to deepen that breath a little bit more. So on your next breath in, together, we'll fill up through the stomach, the chest, and the lungs. When you're ready, go ahead, opening the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Once again, taking that deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. We'll do that one more time, taking that breath in, fill it up. Opening the mouth, exhale, let it all go. Just allowing the breath to flow at its own natural pace. You have to excuse my guest. Thank you. And sometimes we just have to find or practice those little moments of humor. So maybe turn the corners of the mouth into a smile. As I have my little distraction here. We'll go ahead, slowly blinking the eyes open. And then just slowly begin to rest the palms onto the knees, getting grounded in your seat here. And then from here, we'll go ahead, finding some movement in the neck, making those slow moving circles as you take it around one way. And then the other, just getting rid of all those kinks, getting into those deep spots. Maybe you're finding yourself sitting a little more, so you're holding on to a little more tension in the neck more than usual. And then just switching directions. And maybe you pause as you look up towards the ceiling. Looking down at the ground, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Maybe you take one ear to one shoulder and then the other. And then whenever you're ready, begin to find stillness in the head and neck. And then when you're ready, finding movement throughout the entire body, bending at the elbows. Again, circling around one way and the other. Just really getting deep into the joints. Begin to find some fluidity in the body. And maybe you incorporate your own little movements here. I always like to do a little seated cat and cow. Pulling the chest forward, pulling the spine back. Finding that little arch. Maybe find a spinal twist, loosening up the spine. Maybe even giving the hips a little extra love, reclining forward. So whatever your practice is calling for today, what kind of movements feel good? And as we move, finding your own personal expression on your mats. Simply feeling deep into your own flow. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just simply feel into your own body. This is your practice. This next 30 minutes is for you. So allow the breath to be your ultimate guide today. And once again, just allowing that gratitude to flow through the body. and also with the breath. And just embracing each movement, embracing the fact that you stepped on your mat today and took time for yourself. So taking just a couple more breaths. And then slowly finding stillness, finding the center, settling in here. Together, let's take a deep breath. Reach those arms all the way up and over, gathering some energy here. The palms will come to touch. Exhale down through your heart center. Thumb knuckles pressing against the heart. Maybe you set an intention here. Whether it be a single word, a phrase. I always like to start with the phrase, I am. And then finishing that sentence. For example, mine personally today is I am enough. So allow that gratitude to guide you into this mantra. Well, once again, as you take a deep breath in, we're going to float the hands up, spreading the fingertips like a lotus flower all the way up towards the ceiling. And exhale back down through the heart. And this time, deep breath in, reach the arms all the way up and over, opening up the palms, fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, that left palm's going to meet the right knee for a spinal twist. And on your next inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist a bit deeper, looking past that right shoulder. On your next inhale, we'll swoop that right arm up towards the ceiling, followed by the left. Exhale, the right palm meets the left knee. Just embracing all the pops that you may feel, loosening up the body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you twist. Letting that breath guide you. Inhale, swoop that left arm all the way up, followed by the right. Deep breath in. And exhale, allowing the hands to meet the mat. Fingertips coming all the way down. Once you get there, we're going to walk that right hand off to the side, either dropping to the forearm or staying up onto that palm. We're just going to reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. Open up the heart. Exhale, fold to the right, stretching out through that left side body here. Staying with your breath. And then on your next inhale, finding a bit of a flow as we inhale. Left arm swoops across the body. And then exhale, folding over to the right. Right arm meets right next to that ear. Opening up through the heart. Feel that stretch. Continuing that flow on your inhale, swoop the right arm across, extend the left arm up. Exhale for that fold. And one more time. Inhale, left arm across, extend your right arm up. Exhale, find that fold. As you inhale, reach the right arm all the way up and over, rest it down by your side. Deep breath in, reach all the way up and over, fingertips reaching up high here. As you exhale, let's recline forward, walking the hands all the way out in front of you. Option to take a block or a blanket, whatever you may have, any kind of props. And maybe you rest it out in front of you, whether it be the palms or forearms, if those hips are feeling a little tighter than usual. Just go ahead, settling into the hips here. Just letting the head rest. Maybe you find with each exhale, you settle in just a little bit more, allowing it to deepen through the stretch. And just breathe here. And on your next inhale, slowly walk the hands all the way back up. We're going to switch the feet out, place the opposite foot out in front. And just giving yourself a little shake side to side, settle in. Take a deep breath in, reach all the way up and over, fingertips reach up high. And exhale, swooping back down, recline forward. If this side feels a little tighter than the other, that's okay. Just embracing all those differences. Nothing's ever going to feel the same. It's all a part of our practice. It's all a part of how we grow and evolve. Once again, with each exhale, you soften a bit more. Breathing here. Slowly on that inhale, walk the hands all the way up. Then from here, we're going to reach the hands back. You're going to come onto the fingertips or the palms this time. Snuggle the shoulder blades in. Pull the chest forward. Let your head hang back for a gentle back bend. Allowing the shoulders to support the head. Open up through the heart. Feeling that little arch in your spine, the release of the upper back. And then from here, maybe you find a little rock side to side, finding a bit of movement. Option, if the hips are still feeling a little tight, you'll peel the sit bones up off the ground, lifting the hips up. Again, whatever your practice is calling for. So we take a couple breaths here. And as you inhale, tuck the chin towards the chest first, slowly rising back up, taking some circles, loosening it up, maybe rolling up through the neck, just evening out the body, resetting it, and slowly coming to stillness. And from here, either taking the feet off to the side or pressing into the knees, followed by the hands moving your way into your table. Option, if you have a blanket resting underneath the knees for a little extra comfort here. Just setting that up whenever you're ready. And then once you get fully settled in, just take a moment, find some movements, rocking the hips side to side, maybe rocking back and forth. And again, just resetting the body here. Maybe you need to curl one set of toes under, pressing one heel down, followed by the other. And then from here, we'll come into that neutral table. Shoulders stacking over the wrists, knees resting hip width apart. And slowly incorporating some movements as we inhale. Sink that belly down, draw the shoulders in. Open up through the heart, pull the gaze forward for that cow. Exhale to round it out. Really let the head go here, let it hang heavy. Draw the navel in towards the spine for your cat. Inhale, sinking back down for your cow. Exhale, round it out. Let it go into cat. And then just go ahead, flowing at your own pace here. Incorporating the breath, allowing it to sync with the body. And adding your own personal organic movements. I always like to do a little circle down and around the heels. Maybe give the wrists a little extra love today, fingertips in to face the knees. Or maybe you find that rock side to side, or incorporating some arm movements, reaching one arm up and then the other. Whatever feels good here. And just simply feel the rhythm of your body. Maybe bring the eyes to a close. And really begin to feel that wave-like motion. Feeling the mobility of the spine really begins to move a little more freely since you first stepped on your mat. As we take a few more rounds. Taking your time. once you're ready, slowly come into that neutral spine, flattening it out. And once you get there, we'll inhale, reaching that left arm up towards the ceiling, looking up past that hand, opening up through the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. And then from here, we'll extend that right arm out towards the front of the mat, resting the head down. Feeling free to stay right here, or maybe if it feels good, you'll extend that right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe you take a bind behind you. Finding that sweet spot. Grounding down to the earth, feeling the shoulders, the upper back really open up here. And just breathe. Releasing any binds, variations you may have taken. Pressing into the right palm, deep breath in, left arm reaches up high. And exhale, let it go as that palm meets the earth and flowing through your cat and cows. Continuing to follow the breath. Coming into that neutral spine when you're ready. And this time on your next inhale, that right arm reaches up high. Looking up past that hand. Deep breath in. Exhale, threading that right arm underneath the left. Resting your head down. Once again, either extending the left arm long, maybe taking it up high towards the ceiling, or option to take that bind. Again, whatever your practice is calling for, wherever it may be, rooting down to the earth, feeling that deep opening, that expansion. And just breathe here. Taking your time, releasing any binds, variations, pressing into the left palm, deep breath in, right arm reaches up high. Exhale, let it go. One more time, flow through those cat and cows. And noticing how you feel since you first stepped on your mat. Maybe you're noticing a difference in the breath, and even the body, or even the mind. Embrace all the shifts and the changes. Slowly finding that neutral spine when you're ready. And then from here, we're going to go ahead, if you have your blanket, feel free to keep it there. I'm personally going to go ahead, taking it off to the side. Just allowing those knees to go long, allowing them to go out wide, toes coming together. Slowly extending the arms out long, but keeping that gaze forward. We're going to come up high onto the fingertips as we take a deep breath in through center. We're going to exhale, allow yourself to turn over to the right, either stacking yourself directly over the right knee. Maybe you move past it for a deeper stretch. And maybe you rest the hands next to one another or stack the hands on top of each other as you sink the head down in between the arms. Option to take a block or any prop that you have, resting the palms on top of it if you need a little extra ease today. Feeling that stretch throughout the hips, side bodies, settling in, and just breathe. Pulling the gaze forward when you're ready. Inhale, walk the hands through back to center. Exhale over to the left this time. Again, either stacking yourself directly over the left knee, maybe moving past it. Taking any props as you exhale, sink the head in between the arms. Breathing here. Inhale back through center. And this time as you exhale, extend the arms out long, resting the forehead down to the earth. Finding your child's pose. Allowing the shoulder blades to relax, allow the spine to be soft. Finding stillness. And is the mind wandering off at all? And if so, that's okay. Coming back to that intention, that place of gratitude. Reminding yourself that all is well. No matter what you're moving through, no matter the thoughts that may be passing through the mind, know that it's all going to be okay. Nothing is permanent. Knowing you'll get through this. Embracing this community as we support one another. And giving yourself a sense of gratitude for showing up for yourself today. So let's go ahead, taking a couple more breaths here. And slowly pulling the gaze forward whenever you're ready. Pressing into the palms, followed by the knees, coming into that table. Resetting the body, curl the left toes under, pressing down into that heel. And maybe you find stillness, or maybe you find that little rock back and forth. Maybe you drop down to the forearms. Option for a deeper stretch here. Crossing that left leg over the right, looking past the right shoulder. So whatever your body is calling for. Breathing here. And wherever you may be, coming back up onto the palms, bringing that left knee through back to center. Go ahead, create some circles down and around the heels. Taking it around one way and then the other. Coming to neutral. This time, curling the right toes under, pressing down into that heel, feeling into that calf and that hamstring. Same thing, staying up onto the palms, dropping to the forearms. Option to cross the right leg over the left this time, pressing into that heel. The gaze will come past that left shoulder. Breathing wherever you are, wherever your practice is taking you. Slowly coming back through center, creating those circles. And gently we'll pause. And from here, we're going to go ahead, turning those left fingertips inward to face your left knee. Stretching out that wrist. Maybe you lean back a little bit, if that feels good. Being gentle with yourself. Inhale, fingertips facing forward. Roll it out. Resting the hand back down, turning the right fingertips in to face the right knee. Staying here, maybe leaning back. Feeling that stretch through the wrist. Inhale, facing it forward. Roll it out. Resting it back down. Take one more round of cat and cows. Giving the spine a little extra love. And as that spine comes back through neutral, we'll slowly take the feet off to the side. And from here, swinging the legs around out in front of you. We're going to slowly move our way down to our back. So if you'd like to take a blanket or a bolster, resting it wherever's most comfortable, feel free. When you're ready, we'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up and over the head. As you exhale, spilling over the legs, either reaching for the shins, the ankles, feet, or toes. As long as you feel that stretch throughout the hamstrings, elongating that spine, hinging from your hips. And then slowly we're going to lower down one vertebrae at a time. So when you're ready, begin to slowly roll up through the spine, extending the arms out in front of you, rolling all the way down. Once you get there, we'll stretch the arms up overhead for that full body stretch. And exhale, release the arms down by your sides as we walk the heels in towards the sit bones here. Knees pointing up towards the ceiling. And from here, just windshield wiper those knees side to side. Feeling the massage throughout the tailbone, soles of the feet. Option to pause on each side for a gentle twist, or option to take the head side to side, massaging the back of the head and the neck. And slowly pointing the knees up towards the ceiling. And from here, we're going to come into a gentle bridge pose. So from here, we're going to snuggle those shoulder blades in. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, pressing into the soles of the feet, the hips will begin to rise. Lifting those hips up as high as you can. Draw those shoulder blades in, allowing the soles of the feet to support you. Then maybe you stay right here, or option to clasp the hands together underneath you, or you can reach for the ankles. Just feeling that deep release in that spine. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, releasing all the way down. Rocking those knees side to side. Flowing with your breath. And pausing in the center. Coming into one more round of bridge. Again, snuggling the shoulder blades in. On your next inhale, pressing into the feet. Those hips will rise. And if shoulder stand happens to be in your practice, feel free to go into that. Breathing wherever you may be. Take a breath in. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Once you get there, we'll hug the knees in close to the chest. Find that gentle rock side to side, massaging the spine. Option to reach for the outsides of the feet, or wrapping the peace fingers around the big toes for a happy baby. Whatever you need to find that release. And once you're ready, we'll pause in the center. We'll allow that left leg to go long, keeping that right knee hugged in close to the chest. Rolling out through the ankle, wiggling the toes. And as you pause, we'll inhale, take your forehead up to meet the knee, deepening through that stretch. And exhale, resting your head down to the earth. We'll grab the back of that right knee, straighten out through that leg as much as you can, flexing through that foot, engaging that hamstring. Flexing through that foot, up and down, wiggle your toes if that feels good. And as you pause, let's inhale, take your forehead up to meet the knee. Option for a deeper stretch, walking the hands up to the ankle. And as you exhale, resting your head down to the earth. Now from here, we're gonna find a bend in that right knee. We're gonna pull that calf muscle in close to the chest, cradling that leg almost. Feeling that stretch throughout that hip flexor. And slowly inhale, release that bind through center. Hug that knee in. And as you exhale, pull that left knee in to meet the right, rocking side to side. Again, always an option for happy baby. Pausing in the center. This time that right leg goes long, hugging that left knee in. Rolling out through the ankle, wiggle the toes. And as you pause, let's inhale to take the forehead up to meet the knee. Exhale, rest your head back down. Grab the back of your knee, straighten out that leg as much as you can. Same thing, flexing the foot if that feels good. And as you pause, inhale to take your forehead to meet the knee. Option to walk the hands to the ankle. And exhale, releasing your head down. And on your next inhale, pulling that left calf into the chest, cradling that left leg, feeling into that hip. Gently releasing that bind, hug the left knee in. And then on your exhale, right knee comes up to meet the left. Again, rocking side to side. And pausing in the center. And from here, we're going to stretch the arms out to a T-shaped, palms facing down. Keeping those legs lifted, take a deep breath in through center. Exhale, cross it over to the left. If it feels good, you'll pull the gaze past that right shoulder. If you'd like a deeper twist, option to cross that right leg over the left here. Grounding the shoulders down. Breathing here. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left this time. Maybe crossing the left leg over the right. Feeling that stretch. Slowly inhale through center, gently rocking side to side. And pausing in the center. Slowly begin to straighten out those legs up towards the ceiling, flexing through the feet. Then from here, you'll interlace the fingers behind the knees. Or maybe you rest the palms to the low back for support. Just patting low legs up the wall. If you have a bolster or a block, you can always place that to the low to mid back. And just circulating that blood flow all the way from the toes, the feet, the legs, through the arms, neck, and head. Letting go of all that tension. Breathing here. once you're ready, no rush, finding a bend in those knees. Soles of the feet come together, allowing those knees to come off to the sides for a relaxed butterfly. Placing one palm over the navel, the opposite over the heart. Just allowing the knees to fall off to the sides, soles of the feet pressing together. Together, coming in unison with our breath. Let's take that deep breath in through the nose. Feeling the heart rise, the chest expand. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Once again, fill up, deep breath in. Exhale, clear it out. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. For this last breath, I invite you to find the things that are holding you back, the things that may be bringing you stress, a sense of worry or discomfort. And as you inhale, I want you to take all of that in. And as you exhale, I want you to let all of that go, clear it out, make some noise. Reminding yourself that those things no longer serve you at this moment. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in, inhale all those things that are holding you back. Hold at the top for just a moment. Open the mouth to exhale, let everything go. As the breath moves at its own natural pace. Gently drawing the knees in together. Hug the knees in one more time. Rocking side to side or finding happy baby. And at this moment, if there's any other stretch or pose that your practice is calling for, just take these last few moments for yourself. And then when you're ready, we'll knees hugged into the chest. Inhale to take your forehead up to meet both knees, rolling yourself into a ball. Exhale to rest your head down to the earth. Stretch the arms up overhead, straightening out one leg, followed by the other. Take a deep breath in as you squeeze all the muscles. Expanding, extending the body. Deep breath in. Exhale, let everything go. Resting the arms down by your sides. Stretching the arms out long, followed by the legs. It's time if you'd like to take a pillow, a blanket, any props you may have at your comfort. Coming into your final relaxation of your practice. As we come into our Savasana, allow yourself to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Coming back to that place of gratitude, your intention. Holding it close to your heart. Being one with your breath. Being one with yourself. You are enough. You are worthy. It's all going to be okay. Allow your body to completely surrender, to let go. enjoying your Savasana for as long as you need. My deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for taking time for yourself, for coming and practicing with me today. Enjoy your relaxation, yogis. Namaste.